Hello and welcome, I'm Chris and this is Kraken ECD, and on this channel I do videos on your everyday carry. Whether it's watches, wallets, multi-tools or knives, there's something here for everyone. So why not like, subscribe and hit the notification button and join this community. So pour yourself a drink, light them if you've got them, and let's do this. Okay, so first up is going to be my wallet, and this is a Goliath of a wallet, and I carry it in my back right pocket. This, as you can see, I have had for a long time. It has had a lot of pocket wear to it. This is a wallet by Crazy Pig. I've showed a bracelet by them before. They're basically a jeweler's. They do a lot of stuff for videos, rock stars and celebrities. And I got this over 20 years ago. And this used to be my everyday carry for many, many years. And you can see all of the hardware on it is silver. It's all very, very faded now. And it's got a nice little skull zipper on it. And it's got plenty of room. More for the days when you carried your receipts and everything. Not a modern sort of slimline wallet to it. But I still carry this occasionally, but unfortunately, because you sit on it, and I'm getting old, if I sit on this for too long, it throws my back out because it is quite a chunk of a wallet, especially if you do fill it up. It really does sort of raise your hips up, but I do occasionally wear this. I do love it. It's a statement, and I've had it 20 years so far, and I'm pretty sure I'll have it another 20 years as well. Now the keychain is a recent one, and I got this off of All Saints. I've gone for a belt clip this time, and I've added a little anchor to myself. Obviously quite a large loop, so you can get a lot of keys, a lot of things on it. I haven't put my keys on here because obviously I don't want them shown on the video. And this simply hooks onto a pack, your belt, your pocket, wherever you want to attach it. And I'm really enjoying using this. I don't carry a lot of keys. So one key and a car key is generally all I tend to carry. But this makes it very quick, very accessible. Now I'm thinking of attaching to this my coin slip. So I've got the new coin slip. This did come as well with a very nice gift, which was an orange key ring. You're going to feature that in another video. But this is a lovely little coin slip by Blind, a UK based company, and everything here is all handmade and hand stitched. It's got room for up to a 50mm coin. So if you are a coin collector or you just like having a coin to play around and fidget with. Now when I ordered this, I ordered it off SD, but you can also order it over the website. And it gives you basically the choice of what colour you want. There's 5 or 6 different colours of leather that you can get. There's also different colours stitching. I went for the orange. I love orange as a complement to black. I just think it really makes it pop. And like I said, the key ring that I got was a nice deep orange as well. Really, really lovely. You can also choose whether you want to have it with a keyring loop or without a keyring loop, and whether you want that keyring loop in brass or silver. So this is going to end up going on there. And then I think my one key as well will just go on that, so this can clip on the belt. And of course the coin, a coin to fidget with and just look at. So definitely worth checking out. He does other things as well. Like I said, the key rings. He also does some wallets and some other pieces as well. And a really nice guy, and a UK company. Link will be in the description below for this. And now another thing that I always carry on me is my handkerchief, or hank. And these have come a very long way. Love carrying a handkerchief, just so useful, so versatile. EDC hanks are fantastic, got great selection. One of the days when the handkerchief is something that was stuffed up somebody's arm and a bit gross and disgusting. Modern day hanks are fantastic. They come in so many different colours, and of course on the back as well you've got your microfiber cloth. Really good for just cleaning up your glasses, your computer screens, your phone screens, whatever needs to be grubby. And whether you want to put this in your pocket and have it sticking out and showing off, or whether you just want to sort of shove it somewhere for those emergencies, it doesn't matter. They're really cool and really handy to have, and they hardly take up any room whatsoever. And once you start carrying one, it's one of those things that you just sort of think, how did I ever not have one of these? Because it's just so useful. Now, flashlights I don't have a lot of luck with flashlights. I seem to be jinxed, so I might need your help when it comes to flashlights. I have got a new one, and here it is. And this is the Mech Army X2S Mini. Now, I'm going to admit something. When I ordered this, I didn't realise how small it was actually going to be. It's 130 lumens, and you simply turn it on to different levels of brightness depending on how much you turn it, going right up to the 130 lumens. So it's a nice little light, and it's got, you know, a key ring, so I could pop it onto my key ring as well, attach it to a bag. This certainly is much smaller, however, than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be more like the size of my Lumitop light, which I showed in my very first video. Unless I attach this to something, this is just, it's gonna get lost. And also these are both 130 lumens. This one was $9.99. This one was $45. This one does take a battery. This one, you simply unscrew this. It doesn't come totally off, so you're not gonna lose that. And it has a USB charger, so that's kind of handy. However, I think again, like the Rovivon, this is gonna have to go back. I just didn't realize how small it actually is. And I wanted something sort of the size of the Lumitop. So if anybody in the comments can recommend something around the size of the Lumitop, which is about, yeah, just below sort of a finger, and preferably something maybe with a push button on the back. I like having a push button on the back rather than having it turn, or like the Rovivon, it had this click button. I'm not worried about strobing or anything like that. I only need on and off, really. So yeah, as much as it is, it's very cool, and it's fully metal. It's really nice. It's just too small. And again, when you put it next to the Lumitop, which was $9.99, if you go up to my O-Light, which is rechargeable, magnetic, has numerous different settings, and is very, very bright, and has a clip on it, again, £45. I just think it's a little bit overpriced for what it is. So I am still on the hunt for a flashlight, or another flashlight, should I say, preferably in silver. But any recommendations, stick them in the comments. Cheers. So I'm on the Buffalo Trace tonight because it's very late when I'm filming this video, and it's a nice smooth drink. Really enjoying this, and I've got a cigar to go with it later on as a treat once I finish this video. Now, as you know, I like my cigars, and you have to have a cigar, and of course you have to have a lighter. Now, even if I didn't have a lighter, I would still carry a lighter. I just think they're incredibly, again, fidget factor wise, fantastic. And also as well, I just one of those people that always get asked if they've got a light, so I just must look like somebody that smokes. Trying to cut down and just stick to cigars. Another cigar from Boutique Smoke, and this is my Colibri. Very, very nice. It's £45, give or take. It's butane gas. On the side, it has a filling chamber, so you can see how much it's filled up. It's just a single flame. You're probably not going to see that on camera. And obviously refills on the bottom with a high and a low on it as well. And it's sort of a textured plastic. I don't think this is carbon, with aluminum detail. And it's a fair weight, but again, nothing that's going to weigh your pockets down too much. And a really, really nice piece. As lighters go, Colibri are well known for their lighters, and they do some really beautiful lighters. And whether you collect them or whether you just want a decent lighter, they're always a good option to go for. And this is the sort of thing that you're going to have for sort of many, many years. I've got a bit of a lighter fetish. Now, cigar wise, again, the case alone, which is what it comes in to obviously protect it during transport, is worth the money. This came in at $8.99, and then obviously you've got your postage. Haven't tried one of these, so it's a cafe, and I'll let you know how this smoked. Last week I smoked an Epic, and that was a lovely cigar. So if you're into your cigars, I can highly recommend last week's, which was the Epic. It was nutty, caramelly, chocolatey. It was just sheer deliciousness. So I'll let you know how this one smokes in the next video. But yep, very cool. Love the lighter. So finally, before we get onto the knives, I've started carrying a pen again. This is just a very nice Parker pen that I picked up. I will try and link the exact one below, but I did get it a little while ago. I found myself needing a pen. This is a full-size one. Probably in my last video, I showed you a little brass light. This is more the size that I actually feel that I need to carry. So I'm probably going to end up looking around for something a little bit smaller. Just because of just the full-size pen, it just takes up too much pocket or, you know, man bag space. It's too much. Anyone that's watched Goldeneye? Okay, so you've hung around for the knives and the Leatherman. The Leatherman Bond is a larger multi-tool. Still not too weighty. I mean, it's got a fair heft to it. I do like heavier things anyway, so that's not really a problem. It comes with a little case if you want to clip it on your belt. Have it in the case, but the case actually just makes it then too big. You've got your measurements on it. This is UK legal, so by that, when I say it, it means it has got a blade as well as these pliers and wire strippers, but none of the tools on this are locking, so they're all slip joint. So you've got your blade, decent enough blade, decent enough size, going to cut through your packages and do what you need it to do. You've got your obligatory bottle opener. I actually can't remember the last time I opened a bottle of beer. It's got a nice little Phillips on it. That's sort of a decent size Phillips, very sort of sturdy as well. And then on the other side, you've got a large file. You've got a flathead. You've got a little scraper or pry bar. And you've got one of these, I think they're leather needles. I think they're for punching through leather. That's what the little hole is for. You put your cord through there and punch through leather. Again, that's not something that I'm going to use, but you know, it has got a bit of a sharp edge and a sharp point to it, so it could come in handy for something. I'm really enjoying using this, but, and there's always a but, isn't there? The but being, I would like spring-loaded pliers, and I know that SOG do a set spring-loaded pliers, so I might have a little look at the SOG ones and give them a little go. So I like this. It's definitely, and it will loosen up over time, because at the moment it is literally very stiff. And thank you again to Pull the Trigger, my local gun and outdoor shop, that let me borrow these things, try them out, review them, so that I can pass it on to you. So don't know whether this is going to go in my permanent collection. I'm probably going to get the SOG, have a little play around with that. But it is nice to be able to have something that's UK legal to carry around. And at 55, I mean, it's got some weight to it. You know, again, this is something that is going to last you. My dad's had a Leatherman for donkey's years, and it's never gone wrong. It's never broken. So that may stay. So staying on the UK legal, and funny enough, talking about SOG, we have a SOG slip joint. I like this little thing, and it's not really little either. It's got some G10 scales. It's got a blacked out blade, which is sharp enough. It fits comfortably in my hand. Now, I've got large hands. If I buy gloves, I have to buy the large. And it fits comfortably in it. And it's got a really hand-friendly feel. It's very sticky. It's very... This isn't going to go anywhere. And I know that SOG are particularly sort of known for their tactical equipment. And even the little clip, it's a nice little clip, deep carry clip on it. But the clip doesn't create any hot spots. I've had a couple of other goes on some other knives. They can give me a little hot spot, but there's no hot spot. It's right in my hand, and it's very, very comfortable, and it's got a reasonable detent on it. So you don't feel like this thing's going to sort of fold up on you. Now, I've only got a couple of little gripes about this. The first one is there's a lot of branding on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. But they're blacked out. The only one you can really see is the one on the blade. So not a major gripe. But the second gripe as well is this is nearly £80. And I just don't know. I mean, it is extremely comfortable and it fits so well in the hand. If this was 50, I'd have absolutely no problem going, yep. But I don't know, I just, at 80, I'm like, do I not? But once again, thank you to pull the trigger, link below. Now we have a Kershaw. This is a locking knife. It's a frame lock, so not a liner lock. It's got a semi-deep carry clip. I mean, just that little part is going to be sticking out. It doesn't fly open, but I like it. This is only 45 pounds, and this feels like a tank in comparison to the SOG. It really does feel like you could bash this about, and again, not criticizing, but much sharper than the SOG out of the box. The SOG was okay, but this thing is razor sharp straight out of the box, and I like the look of it as well. It fits in the hand very nicely. A little bit more of a hot spot just on my little finger with that deep carry clip, but not, you know, I'm nitpicking on that. The frame lock is very strong. I don't know whether that's sort of a traditional sort of thing with the frame locks, that they're sort of much stiffer than a liner lock, or whether it's just because this is such a sort of a solid knife. But for 45 quid, yes, this, you could throw this around, you could beat it. It feels like it could take the punishment. And at the same time, at 45 quid, if anything happened to it, you're not going to be heartbroken, damaging it and having to get another one when you do. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification and everything else, because it really does help this channel to grow. And again, a massive thank you to everybody that has helped me on this video. So I'll leave links to everything that I've talked about in the description below. Then I'm going to put my email down there. Send in a picture of your EDC with a brief description, and at the end of the next video I will feature somebody's EDC so we can check out what you are up to. And I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm going to go smoke my cigar, and I'll see you next time.